People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is that yours truly, Jamaica's most hated blogger, finds himself on the next most hated list. Now, people, the other day I spoke about a final send-off for those two persons that lost their life in the incident in Orlando, in which 3 persons got conned up. A youth from the G6, Pinky, Sin City. He was the sole survivor. His baby mother and his 1-year-old child, his daughter, were not so fortunate. Now, people, I said that this youth has been missing, MIA, since the incident, and persons were wondering, persons were pondering if he's still alive or if he's gone. However, people, we all know that he was the person that gave statement to the Popo and let them know who was the suspect, Mr. Griffiths. Now, people, the other day there was a final send-off for his baby mother, Carla, and his daughter, Carly. And this youth was present. He was in some sort of ski mask. I showed you that picture. And then he was also in a next set of clothes at the final send-off. Same person, different picture. He lost a lot of weight because, people, like I said, he had surgery, he had all sorts of internal organ problem, couple of his organs, and them fixed him back up, and he came out in time for the final send-off, which I said, do you think that he should be present based on the fact that he was the reason why these people lost their life? In basically beat up his whole family. He brought somebody into his house, Mr. Griffiths, and Mr. Griffiths allegedly took him away. Now, people, when I did that video, I said that, listen, this grandmother, her name is Goodbody Bodisha. She did not too much care for him because when the incident happened and the child and her daughter was missing, the granddaughter and her daughter were missing, she did not mention his name, and she did not mention his name for a reason. So therefore, when them find them, they were gone. The little daughter was left in the car, the 1-year-old was left in the car, and I guess because of the heat in the Florida weather, she passed away, and then allegedly the youth Griffiths took away the baby mother, meaning Carla. Now, people, when I did that video, I said that, listen, based on information that I got word on the streets, it is said that Mr. Pinky, he is living with the grandmother in Miami. Her name is Goodbody Bodisha. So, people, I said what I had to say, and I also said that, listen, based on information, it is said that they are plotting, along with other persons, some sort of reprisal. And the first reprisal might have been that incident that took place in Montego Bay, in which at least three persons lost their life, and then 10 total people get conned up, and a 10-year-old get conned up in the head. Based on word on the streets, I made it very specific. Word on the street is not always 100% proof. So, people, it seems as if this person, Goodbody Bodisha, and their following, her flock of sheeps, it seems as if she got in her feeling. And, people, truth be told, when somebody loses a family member, it is never a good thing. They are going through all sorts of emotional stuff. So therefore, I might have been a little insensitive to put out this video at the time that I did. However, people, the truth is the truth, and facts are facts. You knew that this person was a troublemaker. You knew that this person was hot, because I also played a video in which you had a problem. There was a voice note of you or your daughter cussing you out and saying that you're mad because she pick up this youth. You're mad because all sorts of things. People, I played that voice note. It is in my catalog. It is in my video, where the daughter was cussing out her own mother because she was saying that her own mother is not giving any sorts of supports. And if I can find that voice note, I will also put it in my group so you can hear it. So, people, me just say, my intentions in doing that video is saying that, listen, how is it that you bring somebody in your home, or you bring somebody in your daughter home, or your daughter brought somebody in her home that cost her life and cost her baby her life also. So therefore, the one person, that is the reason he live, and the two people that are supposed to be innocent, we know so the picnic innocent. I am not going to say that the girl was 100% innocent, because she knew the rules of the game, and you cannot change the rules of the game in the middle of the game. So therefore, if you know that somebody brought in some sort of baggage, then you know what kind of repercussion could come with it. And bad enough she made that wrong decision once. When she brought him in, he also made a bad decision. I am speaking about Pinky. He brought in a next youth, Mr. Griffiths, because he had plans for Mr. Griffiths. He wanted Mr. Griffiths, who is supposed to be a serious youth, to carry out some of his evil work, or they would work together, because people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Pinky is no sorts of saint. Pinky was hot. Pinky was keeping up all sorts of BS in Jamaica. Pinky went to Florida, and Pinky was keeping up the same thing. And Pinky was the reason why this lady and her daughter lose them life. And then, based on the information that I am hearing, it is said that Pinky is now living with the grandmother, meaning good body Bodisha. So people, I am saying this to say that I guess Mrs. Bodisha, she was on her social media, Instagram, not 100% sure, because I am not going to waste minutes out of my life to listen to a live with somebody ranting. And most of what they are saying does not make any sorts of sense. So people, this is Bodisha's picture right here on the screen. It was screenshot the day that she did her live. Somebody sent it to me, because people like me say, me nah waste my time to go listen what she have to say, because me know that when persons are desperate, they are going to lash out. So anyways, I guess she went on the live and she was dissing me for whatever reason. And then she had a couple of her friends making all sorts of posts. One person, he said, what's the blogger name, so I can report him to YouTube. So therefore, people, isn't it kind of ironic? The same sort of people that glorify this gangster mentality, now them want to report a blogger because this blogger is telling the truth. This blogger is giving his opinion on the situation, why the situation happened. Them have a problem with that. However, you Bodisha, good body Bodisha, and your friends, your Cumbolos, they did not have a problem when you and your family was living a life of criminality, scamming, all sorts of crime. So therefore it was okay then. So therefore the next person say his name is True Jamaica Buzz. And then the next person say what they must say over there. So people, let me explain something to you about social media. Social media is a place where a whole lot of idle people, even though I am on social media, I am on YouTube. I have registered a Twitter. I have registered all other social media angle. However, people, if it don't make dollars, it does not make any sorts of sense. I am not on social media for showing a car, showing a house, for idleness. Me dep on it I do work. So therefore, if it pays, then basically me I play. So therefore, that is why I'm on social media. A lot of these persons, they're on social media, including Good Body Bodisha, for all sorts of passa, all sorts of mix-up. And because most persons in this world, birds of a feather flock together, so therefore, if you're idle, you're going to find a whole bunch of idlers that want to follow you. If you lie, if you're controversial, you're going to find a whole lot of persons that want to follow you. So therefore, you're going to get the majority of what this world has become, a set of idlers. So therefore, once people believe in you, once persons subscribe to what you are selling, they are going to back you when you are wrong, even when you are DEAD wrong. So people, did I say something wrong? Was my timing off? Was I a little bit insensitive because the lady just lost to her family member? Yes, I might have delayed it, but why? The truth is the truth. So people, the moral of the story is this. The truth really hurts. The truth hurts people, especially when they are doing wrong, especially when their wrongs are exposed. So therefore, people, me just say, this is not any sorts of back and forth with this lady, because people, I got her name, I know everything about her. However, I have not once listened to anything that she has to say, including this live that she did. I have not listened to it in its entirety. Me just get a simple screenshot and I said, let me respond like I always do. Anytime you call me name, me I go respond. It is not because I am thin-skinned. It is just because that is the way I am. I am going to set the record straight. And oh, mad, I do not give a RATSASS point blank and period. So people, this is what I am going to do. Miss Goodbody Bodisha, this is my phone number, 1-876-894-2711. If you feel like you want to give your truth, you can call me. However, let's get one thing straight. Do not call me and feel as if you can flare up. Do not have anybody call me and feel as if they can threaten me, because people, let me tell you one thing about this person right here. I am not like your typical blogger. I am not the type of person that tries to give any sorts of impression of being bad or being this. I am not on social media to basically act. I am not an actor. So I just make you know, say, whoever you're going to have to call, make sure say them come with the right approach. Make sure them not feel like them can bad me, because people, that is not going to happen. While they might be evil than me, while they might have taken away a lot of evil people, I know with 100% surety that they are not more serious than me. I know with 100% surety that if it comes to a back and forth, you and I, you are going to lose whichever way you try. So all may I say, come good or don't come at all. Point blank and period. Now people, like me say, this lady and her daughter, people, I played the voice note before. We saw her own daughter in a voice note for maybe about 15 minutes, which I played. And the daughter had this, the living shit about the mother, saying that the mother don't care, the mother don't love her because the mother chose this one over her, and the mother tell her, say, if she's going to be with this person, then she can't talk to her, she not business about the pitney, the grand pitney, whatever. So how is it that your own daughter can't say what she have to say before she lost her life? And then when the daughter lose her life, and me say what me have to say, based on the facts, based on the fact that even after this youth come in your daughter yard and get your daughter and your granddaughter taken away, you are still in league with him. And what is the reason why you are in league with him? Because based on word on the street, una look for some sort of revenge. Based on word on the street. People, remember, you have to be able to comprehend when people talk. So that is the problem. You do not listen, and even if you listen, you don't comprehend very well word on the street. So therefore, if you know say a lie, if you think it is not so, you have a platform for basically so you have to say, or you can go up on your social media and you can have the bunch of idiots that always follow you, back you even when you're wrong. So people, I say this to say that this is the problem with social media. Social media is not about truth. Social media is about a set of persons that are on the same agenda. So if this person's agenda is lie, misinformation, BS, mix up, controversy, drama, that is all they are there for. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about reality. They don't care about morals or ethics, because the truth and the fact is that if you had any of those, you would not have brought or would not have let your daughter, or your daughter would have learned a lesson from you. However, people like the mother, so the daughter, so therefore them like hype man, them like hustler, them like name people, them like all of that lifestyle, that gangster lifestyle. And people, like I've always said, that gangster lifestyle, it leads to two places. We are talking about the prison or also the morgue. So therefore, people, you know the story. So people, me just say, at the end of the day, this is what I have to say. Me being on the next most hated list, it is nothing new. As a matter of fact, I rather to have people be my enemy than my friends, because this is the way that I look at a friend. A friend can become an enemy. However, an enemy will never be my friend. So therefore, I am not going to be caught slipping. So therefore, whenever you are plotting and scheming and joining any sorts of group, welcome to the list. Join the long line of everybody that hates me, including bloggers, their subscribers, including politicians, including corrupted popo. However, people, at the end of the day, all I bring is truth. At the end of the day, all I bring is facts. So therefore, I am not a pretender. I am not here acting as if I am one thing, and when I am the next thing, me just say whatever you see is what you get. The truth, and people, the problem is that the truth hurts a lot of persons. They cannot take the truth. So therefore, whenever them come with some sort of big lie, then them need a next big lie to basically back up the first lie, and it goes on and on and on. So therefore, that is the advantage I have with all of my enemies, with all of my haters. I tell the truth, and the truth hurts, point blank and period. So people, the truth and the fact is that all of what you see she's saying, it is called a smoke screen. It is called deflect, because she does not want the truth to be told. She does not want to be responsible for her action. She wants it to look as if somebody else is basically painting the picture that is wrong. However, people, whatever I spoke about, it is truth, it is documented. You can Google it and you can find that those incidents, they actually happen. So therefore, whenever you and your friends feel as if you want to defend what I say, I have no problem with that. However, what you have to come with is truth. And people, I don't think that your truth, you want your truth to be out there in the open, because it does not look good. It looks kind of sticky, it looks mucky, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.